Welcome back, everybody, and good evening. This is a playoff for European Region Invitational 2019 qualifier. Team Chaos versus Team Empire, and oh my God, that's going to be one hell of a match. First map is going to be border, but let me introduce myself. My name is Medix, and welcome to Rainbow Six Adria stream. We're going to follow a best of 3 match between these two teams that are already in the Pro League, but they still need to fight their way through to get to the Invitational that is going to happen next month in Montreal, Canada. But first things first, we're jumping into Border and going through the operator bans, as both teams will ban one attacking and one defensive operator, and interesting to see Thatcher getting banned by Team Chaos. So this is the upper bracket quarterfinals. In round of 16, Team Chaos had a 2-0 map victory over Team Kajit from Slovakia, and Team Empire had a 2-0 win against Team Click from France. Of course, this is the double elimination bracket, so it's not over yet for Click and for Kajit. They will try to fight their way back through the lower bracket, as we see Maestro being the last operator getting banned. Alright, so a little bit of addition in the bottom right corner. Thanks to Map1, we do have 7 icons of 7 banned operators. Operators that will not be available to both of these teams on map number 1. Glass, Thatcher, Mira and Maestro have been banned by the teams itself. Lion, Nomad and Kaid have been permanently banned by rules. There's plenty of operators in game, and some of them still do not fit into competitive gameplay. But let's see the lineups. Reynolds, Redgroove, Crips, Secretly, and Vitalin playing for Chaos. For Team Empire, once again, we are going to watch Shock, Karzeka, Joystick Shepherd, and Scyther fighting their way. They're starting off with defense on a border. So this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup, because there's a history between some of these players, as we do have a Redgroove on a Swedish lineup. Last year he fought with Room Factory, and on Invitational he fought through the qualifiers. He got to the group stage, but they couldn't pass next to Mindfreak, who was later signed up by Fnatic. So we had Redgroove, Shockwave, Shepherd and Joystick, I do believe, playing together there at LAN, and now they meet again, fighting for the same goal but on opposing sides. Of course, interesting lineup. Vitalin also played for Force a few weeks or few months ago. To be honest, I don't remember the exact date that Vitalin joined Chaos, but the Swedish lineup looks strong, and they did have a decent start in a Pro League. But let's jump into our round and number 1, as Chaos will be attacking Armory and Archives. Activating drone. We do have only 1 hard breachers, but a lot of soft breaching potential in form of Sledge, of Ash and Zofia on the attacking side. We do have Vitalin playing Capitao as kind of a support role, but Capitao is a highly mobile operator and has a pretty decent gun, but that crossbow bolt is a really important utility. And now things are about to get interesting, as Joystick is getting attacked from multiple sides on these stairs, but Secretly is going to win this gunfight and takes out Joystick immediately in the first 45 seconds. He did lose a lot of health points in the meantime, so maybe going for a reset wouldn't be that bad. Reynolds in the meantime burned out the ADS devices, and he's now in front of the AC unit applying some pressure. Alright, well, Thatcher is banned, so it's going to be a little bit of a problem to deal with these shock wires, because there's an ADS device. You can, in theory, you can throw a frag grenade to take them out, but ADS device needs to be burned out using either flashbangs or smoke grenades or any kind of different utility, but Reynolds already used his 2 impact grenades, so yeah, I mean, he could actually burn out the ADS from the window using these stun charges. And, oh. There we go, ADS device is out. Redgroove does have a frag grenade that he is going to cook. And let's see, where is this going to end? It takes out both Shockwise and Shock. Shockwave took a lot of damage here. He is low HP, barely holding on. He is going to play an aggressive position inside the archives. How is that going to work out? But Karzeka, he finds a long-range kill. Look at this lineup behind 2 alibi holograms. And is trying to trick his opponents. Reno is still holding a position on the AC unit. I mean, this is a great angle, but he shoots through the alibi hologram. He gets spotted for the next few seconds. As we do have Vitalin, he does have 2 smoke bolts, 2 asphyxiation bolts, 3 flashbangs. He can create so much cover and so much problems for Chaos. But until Shock is alive, there's going to be plenty of problems. Karzeka still holding this defensive position. This is so interesting to hide behind a hologram that you can shoot through, but Vitalin and Red Groove are going to take 2 kills as Karzeka and Scyther are left all alone. And Karzeka misses his opportunity as Vitalin gets into the bomb site. Now Scyther, he does have a C4, but he's so far away. He takes out Zofia. There goes the C4. And oh my god, he finds Vitalin, but a millisecond too late as the diffuser goes down. Red Groove is holding this rotation around the metal detector and creeps. Low HP. He does have 1 flashbang that he's going to buy a few seconds for himself. Red Groove takes out Karzeka. There goes the Scyther, and Creeps will gun him down. And there was an interesting round, but Chaos managed to win, and Swedes are in the lead 1-0. Well, I told you guys it's gonna be an interesting match. And you can already see that from round number 1. I have to say, there was a really interesting alibi setup, hiding in the open, basically, behind those 2 holograms. And we saw 2 attackers already shooting through the holograms. And when you get detected, you're like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't shoot behind those holograms, through those holograms. You don't want to get exposed, because in Siege you can get wallbang from every possible place, and when you get pinged by the alibi hologram, you're in all kinds of problems.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Empire will try to defend the same bomb site yet again. Bandit, Legion, Jaeger, Smoke, Echo. This time no alibi. Yeah, Karzeka will be playing on Smoke at this time. Smoke was definitely a much needed operator on the previous defense. 1 remote gas grenade in theory could buy up to 10 seconds. And you can delay the attackers a lot using Smoke. Of course, Echo will be used. Yokai drones will be important intel gathering device. Legion is just all in all a great operator, and Shepard will be playing the Hong Kong defender.
Defender has left the area of operation.
On this Chaos lineup, no operator changes. We still have Sledge, Ash and Zofia. Thermite has a hard reach, and Vitalin playing once again on Capital. This time Joystick playing on the ground floor. Last time he was playing on these stairs and he got flushed out in the first 30-40 seconds. This time he will be moving around the map. Creeps is going to use one of his breaching rounds to open up the main office hall. Now they want to make their way into the office. We do have Shepard playing inside the fountain, and of course Shock does have a yokai drone inside the office, but he's going to vault over the archives to get an elevated position, and with the ACOG he can do a lot of problems here. And now Reynolds is going to climb up. Shock is just waiting for him. Unfortunately, Shock had no intel on the player climbing on top of the bus. That would have been actually a nice opportunity to take out Reynolds, who was just climbing on the bus and trying to get to the AC unit. And now Shock holding a really interesting position. I'm not sure Reynolds needs to drone out the area before going for the peak. Shepard still under pressure now as Creeps is just holding an angle, and now secretly is going to open up the fountain, and now Shepard needs to move away. And alright, we can actually go in prone position behind the fountain, but Joystick is going for a really dangerous run out. Still no damage taken. Secretly does not. Whoa, Secretly, what are you doing? You're exposing yourself way too much. Shock is going to cover his teammate. And that was really dangerous from Secretly to go and do that. Maybe a Capital bolt with a smoke could have helped out, but Reynolds will find a kill on Joystick, and he almost takes out Karzeka, who's playing with smoke. Now Karzeka opening up some lines of sight so he can actually toss the remote gas grenades through.
A bomb has been
And
located.
really dangerous to cross over like that. Now the ADS device gets burned out. There's still the Yokai drone on top, but Shock gets injured. Creeps takes him out. The Red Rook can actually push from the other side of Armory. Reynolds will repel around the Locust window. And he takes out Karzeka. Nice shot. And now it's all down to Saiter. 1v3. He does have the C4. Throws it away. Finds Zofia. Takes it out. Detonates the C4. Finds no kill. But he's running in the middle of the bomb site. There is Sledge. He saw him cross. Ash is right behind him. And Saiter is just dancing all over the place. And Crips is going to take him out from behind with a headshot. Chaos takes second round. Alright. Funny how Saiter is just dancing around because he's panicking. Sledge is on the one side, Ash is right behind him. You have no idea where to shoot first. Right, moving into round number 3, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard as Crips is so far leading the kill feed. 4 kills, 0 deaths so far. Saiter on the other side is right behind him with 3 kills.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, Team Empire, the top floor bomb site did not work 2 times in a row. Let's try to, you know, change things over, and we are moving into the workshop and ventilation room. Castle will be used here in hopes of actually kind of tunneling the attackers and restrict their movements, but with Ash, Zofia and Sledge, those castle barricades might not be as successful as Empire would want to.
5 seconds to go.
Of course, reinforcements on the top floor armory is a really important area of this map. Vertical gameplay is important for this bomb site,
Locate a bomb and
and
defuse it.
I'm quite sure Team Chaos will do their best to gain control of armory. But interestingly enough, Secretly is going to open up detention room. So Saiter, he might get some company in next few seconds as Secretly, I do believe Secretly droned him out. And Reynolds will try to cross in right now, so Saiter does need to watch out. Secretly is doing the droning, Saiter now has to defend. Alright, and they know that Castle is right over there, and Castle is going to cross over, but Red Crew actually finds the kill with the SNG-11. And now Shockwave, I do believe he lost one of the Yokai drones there in the customs. And I really thought that Chaos will focus on the armory take, but they immediately going towards the supply room and the customs area, immediately eliminating Castle. Reynolds having a bit of a seizure here, but he's just holding an angle. And he does have a great lines of sight towards Shockwave. We do have Crips slowly traveling through the offices now. Let's do the droning first. He spots one of those goo mines and checks the entire archives area is clear. So let's try to move in, take out the goo mine. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, he could do a lot of damage here, and I do believe that, yeah, Joystick is ready for him. But we do have Vitoline in CCTV who could make some additional pressure now. And creeps through the hedge, takes out Shepard. Vitoline finding a frag on Joystick, was trying to rotate. And now Shockwave and Karzeka all alone. Well, Secretly is going for the plant. And how do you deny that? Shockwave takes out one. Karzeka needs to start moving. He needs to go for the peak. But time is running out. And yeah, Secretly will plant the diffuser. 4v2 now. Heavy retake situation for Empire. But Shockwave needs to go for a peak now. And he gets into a fight against Capital. Does a decent amount of damage. but does not win the fight as Karzeka takes out Chaos now. Secretly moving in, takes out Shockwave. It's all down to Karzeka. 1v3. He does know the position of Thermite.
Attackers need to
If he
protect
gets
the
spotted in
diffuser.
the meantime,
Position
he'll try to go
compromised.
through the bathroom, but secretly is lying prone position on the floor. Gets an easy kill on Karzeka, and Chaos is going to win their 3rd round in a row. Chaos looking unstoppable this season so far. So yeah, I mean, Chaos on the previous season, they didn't, you know, they were somewhere in the middle. I would say I could actually check out how did they end up in that previous season. So yeah, Chaos was on 6th position. They had 3 victories, 5 draws, and 6 losses. But this season, they immediately started off with 2 victories. They won against Team Secret 7-4. And then they just slaughtered Mocket with 7-0 result. That was, well, I have to say, that was a quite surprising performance because nobody didn't expect that Chaos would go 7-0 against Mocket, which is an amazing result. Empire on the other side, they had a really hard match against Penta. They were losing, but they managed to come back on Coastline. 7-5 was the score in the end. And then the second match was against Team Ants, and it was on Consolate. Empire won 7-3. So both of these teams had an amazing start of the Pro League season, and everybody's having high expectations from them. So let me check. They are actually going to play against each other when? Let me try to find out.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate.
I gotta
and defuse
check.
the
I'll
bomb.
scroll through the schedule. Right, so Chaos versus Empire is going to be on a January the 31st of January, yeah. That is going to be the Pro League match between these two teams. So this is kind of a preparation. And so far, Chaos is looking disturbingly strong. Right, so yet again, I'm expecting Chaos to make a similar push through the office area. As Reynolds yet another round is playing around this AC unit. He does have plenty of ammunition to open up every possible soft wall using his bullets only, and of course the lifeline grenade launcher does have 4 projectiles that can be extremely useful either against defenders to flush them out of position or if necessary to take out the ADS devices. Right, we do have Joystick playing inside the workshop area on the ground floor, but I'm not sure that Chaos is going to focus on him this time. But we do see Secretly advancing towards the armory. He's going to throw flashbangs just to see if there's an ADS device, and there is no ADS device inside. So 1 frag grenade gets dropped in, and Scyther, the bandit tricking is denied. He has to fall back, but he does need to watch out as Reynolds is holding a long angle, but while he's reloading, he's going to cross over. In the meantime, Vitalin takes out Shepard, and there's 1 player on the red stairs, and Joystick goes all the way down. So this is going to be interesting as Creeps is playing around the main doors, and Joystick is going to spot him, but does not find a headshot. Creeps is down to 50 health points, but Joystick's position has been revealed,
A bomb has been located.
and Chaos might use that as their advantage, as they do know position of certain operators on defending side. Right, Crips is rappelling around Loca's window, but Shockwave will take out Reynolds. A great shot. He might be able to go for the run out and take out Crips, but Crips is ready for him. He's just waiting for him to push. As a Vitalin will start the execution of the bomb site using the Capital. Karzeka will throw the smoke grenade on the floor, but it's not ideally placed. Shockwave takes out Crips. And so far, Empire holding this bomb site so far so good.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
And now Redgrew going all the way around. He gets stunned by the Yokai drone and steps into a goo mine. Joystick will actually take out Secretly. Now it's all down to Vitalin. He takes out Sidro. Great headshot. He goes in. Easy job for Shockwave. And now Redgrew is left all alone. He manages to take out Shockwave with a headshot, but with 2 seconds left, it's impossible to win this round. And Team Empire is going to win their first defense. finally, it was about time for Empire to successfully defend the bomb site. And still, Chaos does have a comfortable lead, 3-1. But Chaos now knows that Empire will defend the ventilation room and the workshop. But interestingly enough, we are not going to see any operator changes on the Swedish side.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
Here is the scoreboard. Well, we are actually following players through the operation phase. I'm gonna take a quick look at the bracket just to see how did the first round go. So yeah, just a reminder if some of you actually missed out the results. Ants lost a 2-0 against Extreme Video Esport. Wiwi is still playing against Pact. And I do believe that Sternup is streaming that match, so I'm just gonna take a quick look over there.
5 seconds left.
Reco's in progress, so I'm not able to see the score. Chaos won against Kai 2-0, Empire won against Click 2-0, Secret default win against Movistar, Less Stream default win against Detro, Trust Gaming won Supremacy 2-0, and we still have Team Vitality playing against Foss Esport. So maybe somebody in the chat would be able to update us on the current result. And let's go back to our border as Secretly will open up detention yet again. And Scyther, is he going for an aggressive play? Is he going to rush out? No, Secretly did run him out, and he can actually go for the pre-fire, and there we go, easy shot on Scyther as Scyther got droned out. Always watch out those drone holes. And well played from Secretly, immediately putting his team in a one-man advantage. Now Chaos are making their way through the ground floor. As actually we do have Visualin playing inside the CCTV, and Crips is already on the east stairs, but he's going to send his drone towards the office area, and let's... Oh my god, no, he didn't spot him. Crips, no. This is so big. Karzeka has not been spotted so far, and this is so huge. If Crips is going to go in, and that's going to be an easy kill for Karzeka. And there we go, Crips is out, 4v4. And Crips, you gotta watch out every possible corner in Siege. Unlucky. Right, now interesting position, Secretly is going into prone position. He's expecting someone to be playing there, as he's going to send a flashbang towards Shepard. But he does need some cover if he wants to open up that wall.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Now Karzeka getting into gunfight, and Vitalin should help him out, and he does injure Karzeka. But I'm not sure if he knows that he injured him. So yeah, okay, never mind. Karzeka is out, 4v3 now, but we do have Joystick playing inside the archives. Shockwave gathering a lot of intel with this, but Reynolds takes him out, 4v2 now. Joystick needs to pull out something amazing here in the side the fountain to save the round, while Shepard will be fighting on the bomb site. As they're trying to make some pressure on him, but Joystick still holding his ground. Redgrew and Vitalin, they know somebody's inside there. Shepard is still on the bomb site, just waiting, and Secretly sending his drone inside. And now let's see, Joystick, I'm not sure if he spotted Capita over there, but he's getting pushed. Oh no, what an exposed position from Redgrew. And now Vitalin needs to push in, but Joystick is ready for him. Joystick takes him out. Reynolds takes out Shepard. And now Secretly needs to go for the plant. Reynolds needs to cover him as Joystick needs to clutch this round, but he fails to find the Zofia. Reynolds does not land his shot. There's a headshot. And where's the thermite? Not much bullet left, but Joystick with the last bullet takes out Secretly and clutches the round. Team Empire coming back. 3-2 is the score. And Joystick with an amazing play is just going to save his team in round number 5. And those are 2 successful defenses in a row. And now we need to move to a 3rd bomb site. Well played. Alright, Joystick is up on 5 kills, but such a great and amazing hold and a clutch. Well, this is why everyone is scared of Joystick, and why is there so much attention around him.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, it's the supply room bomb site along with the custom service. And Castle is going to be utilized yet again on this bomb site. And they're going to bring Mute and Bandit as 2 deniers. Of course, don't forget Thatcher is banned, so those Mute jammers might be a bit of a problem for the attackers. Of course, I forgot to mention Mute with the shotgun.
5 seconds remaining.
Really useful to open up rotations, the lines of sight plays, close quarter, and you have SMG-11 as a secondary weapon. That's such a strong weapon. And Mute, I do believe his pick rate went up in the skies after the SMG-11 update at the start of the season. I think obviously wants to make his way into detention, and he's gonna lose his round. We do have Mute jammer somewhere around here and bandit charges. So Red Group does need to throw in a frag grenade to take out those 2 charges. So he's gonna cook the grenade, bounce it off the ceiling, and he is going to take out both of the shock wires. And that was actually really close for Scyther. And secretly is going to open up detention, so the defenders need to relocate and adapt their positions. As there's a new entry point, they do need to watch out. So ideally, I would expect Thermite to open up this passport wall, so they can actually attack them from multiple sides. Joystick is playing inside the armory, and CCTV hold is going to be really important for Empire. Vertical control of the bomb site will be crucial here, and we do see Redger trying to work something out of it. He used the sledgehammer to open up one of the castle barricades, but he's quite aware that Empire is doing their best to defend this area. And look at this angle from Vitalin. This is quite interesting, so Karzeka does need to watch out, but Karzeka does have an ACOG, so he can react properly with this long-range gunfights. He makes a little body shot to Vitalin, and he only loses a little bit of health points. But Karzeka does need to watch out now. This is a great angle from Shock, but Joystick in the meantime takes out Crips. Reynolds, he might go for the peak here. He's just holding an angle.
Attackers recover the diffuser.
This stun grenade is going to be really helpful to Reynolds as he will expose position of Joystick, but somehow Joystick finds the headshot on Reynolds, and that is amazing. There's Capital, and Vitalin finally guns him down. Red Grove is injured, but I'm not sure if the defenders are aware of that fact. As we do have secretly inside, almost inside the bomb site. He does spot Bandit, goes in, takes him out. Well played. Oh, goes for the pre-fire on Mute. Great idea from secretly, but Shepard with the SMG-11, such a strong weapon with high rate of fire, wins the gunfight. And Karzeka this round, the winning kill. And Empire is back. That's the end of the first half. 3-3 is the score, and we are going to switch sides as Empire goes on the attack. Alright, now Joystick on Ash. How do you fight against that? Let's see. Chaos on defense, armory lockers, and archives is going to be the bomb site. Rook is going to be picked by Reynolds. On the other side, Shepard will switch from Capital to Thermite as a 6th pick. And something that I haven't seen in a while, Montaigne is going to be used on the attacking side. Well, we did see Montaigne being utilized in Pro League, specifically. The first thing that comes to my mind is the G2 versus Mokit match, where Pengu played with Montaigne, and Mokit had no proper answer for that. And let's check out Chaos, as they will try to make a CCTV hold by opening up rotations from the hallway. And shockwires will be used to deny the hard breach
Attackers
into
have
the
recovered their
office.
diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
We haven't seen Buck in a while, so... Oh, wait, already? Reynolds is going for the long-range fights and takes out Karzeka. What a great shot. Immediately at the start of the round, Karzeka is off the board. And Chaos off to a great start. Now Joystick opening up some lines of sight. It was a CCTV trying to flush out the defenders, but Reynolds still inside the safe position. And Vitwan, he did took a little bit of damage now as Shoko is trying to attack from below. Well, ideally he would try to lob the grenade, but there's an ADS device right next that would deny the grenade. So they need to drone out Vital, and Shepard has drone inside here. Let's switch to that drone. And yeah, there is Jaeger in his position, but Shepard is just pinging him. Alright, he is going to lose a drone. And Vital is still holding off in CCTV. Shockwave still from below. They need to send Vitalin away from the CCTV, but in the meantime, secretly with smoke is going downstairs, help out his teammate, and take out Buck. This remote gas grenade will force Scyther to fall back towards the east stairs, and Chaos still has a great control of the map, as basically all Empire players are still outside the building. Joystick, he might be able to finally try to find Vitalin, but Reynolds comes to save the day, and there comes the trade. Joystick forced secretly, and Reynolds finds a shot on Shepard, and it's all down to Scyther. 1v4, he's playing Montaigne. There is Reynolds from behind coming again and picking up so much kills during this round, and Chaos once again in the lead. 4-3 is the score. Alright, that was a great hold of CCTV, and unlucky for Empire, for Smoke player to just drop downstairs towards the customs and take out Buck whilst he was still using his under-barrel shotgun. And we are moving to the second bomb site, ventilation room and workshop. This time no Jaeger, but we might see it as a 6 pick, I would assume. As Red Crew will take off Pulse. He's still deciding, but look at this. Oh, he's going for the mute, but Shock is going from Buck to Blackbeard. Alright, let's see how is Blackbeard going to work out. Navy SEAL operator, great for long-range, medium-range gunfights, dancing around the windows, and that rifle shield is so annoying to play against. As Chaos is once again preparing for that CCTV hold yet again.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Alright, Shockwave spawned far away on the east side of the map. And yeah, so we do have Hibana this time as a hard breacher. Scyther will be playing Hibana. Last previous round he was on Montaigne. It didn't work out properly. So Shockwave rotating all over the map. He's going to join with Joystick. And let's see how are they going to attack CCTV this time. Joystick will immediately open up his... Oh no, he's already on the bomb site. He saw one on the half wall. That is secretly catches him off guard. Takes a huge amount of damage in the meantime, but the bomb site is empty. And Joystick did have a great opportunity to check out the second bomb site because Chaos is playing so much off the bomb site. Well, at least there comes a trade. Castle for Ash. Huge amount of damage on smoke. Shepard still outside, but Reynolds will win the gunfight against Karzeka. Oh my god, look at this angle. This is impossible to fight against. There is no way you can win against this. Shockwave in the meantime takes out secretly, but Scyther decides not to fight against that pixel peak. Alright, Bandit gets spotted, Creep's position is revealed, Reynolds is also downstairs, and Scyther might get into gunfight against him. So it's ACOG versus ACOG here. As Reynolds actually decides to go back upstairs. And he does see one of the attackers here. That was actually Shepard on Dokebi. And Reynolds is down to basically 2 health points. They could go for the revive. But Scyther is just creeping around the main lobby. Yeah, Crips is going to revive his teammate. Oh my god, Scyther, he can hear that. He goes in, sprays one, but Crips trades it back. Alright, well, that's a trade. And Crips could go for the wallbang. There's Blackbeard, but Shield is going to save his life. Redroot takes out Shockwave. And now it's 1v1. Shepard does have the diffuser on his back. He can go for the plant now, as Redgrove is so far away. And he does have a shotgun, so Redgrove will have to fight with the SMG-11 if he decides to drop down. As Shepard throws a smoke grenade, goes for the defuse, and the Redgrove rotates around. He makes a lot of noise. He's gonna drop down. No! Redgrove and Shepard takes him out. The Empire back. Comes back. It's 4-4 now, and oof. What was that, Shepard? That is so unlucky. Huge mistake, but Empire is going to punish every mistake you make. Now we're moving into round number 9. And Chaos once again on Ventilation Room and Workshop. Because of the round rotation rules, they can't go yet into the Armory and Archives. They need to play one more round on a different bomb site, and then they can go back to Armory.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right, this time Redgrove is bringing Valkyrie on board. So let's see how is Valkyrie going to change this defense instead of mute. Similar setup from Chaos, opening up a rotation through the fountain towards the CCTV. And I do believe the same shield is being placed yet again. Shockwire is going to be placed behind the shield, so it can deny the incoming projectiles and charges, and even drones.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Still trying to figure out where is Empire going to make their initial push, as they're all spread all over the map. We do have Scyther playing on these stairs, but his position can be easily contested by Reynolds. That Shockwave with that rifle shield could help out Team Empire clear out the CCTV areas. Reynolds is just holding this angle, watching towards the break room entrance, but he gets completely flashed. Where is that flash coming from? From Shockwave through this window, actually. We also have Karzeka just holding an angle, and there comes Reynolds goes for the peak. He takes a decent amount of damage, but as a thick boy that he is, he still has 40 health points remaining. He does get wallbanged, although they have no idea that he got wallbanged unless they have some kind of drone. But Shepard from all the other side, south balcony, he finds an angle, and Shepard, no, he loses the gunfight against Secretly. That was so close. I thought that Shepard did have, like, you know, like the initial advantage in this peak. And there goes the first remote gas grenade to slow down the attack, but Karzeka is going to open up these doors. And maybe they do need to drone out the Armory before moving into this more open and exposed position. Secretly is using another gas grenade to delay the attackers, and they are going to abandon the CCTV area as Creeps is down on the ground floor. And well, you could say that Empire has the control of the top floor now, but they are not aware of that yet. They still need to do the droning around, and they still have smoke here. Goodbye secretly. Joystick finds a kill on him, and now Redgrove inside the office trying to contest it, but oh, Scyther is going to cut off his rotation, and Redgrove is just gonna fall from this balcony. It's a 2-minute advantage for Empire now, as Krips and Vitalin are left all alone. For a moment I thought that all Chaos players abandoned the entire top floor, but we did have Smoke and Valkyrie upstairs, and Joystick had no problems dealing with them.
A bomb has been located. Bomb located.
Now Vitalin is under pressure. Krips is trying to go for a flank. There is somebody inside the CCTV, so that he does need to watch out. As Karzeka will try to cut him off. Joystick takes out Vitalin, and it's all down to Krips. MP7, 16 bullets left. No, Karzeka just breakdances right in front of his face and wins this gunfight. Team Empire in the lead. 5-4 is the score. Oh, the crouch. Unlucky. Moving into round number 10. Empire, I do believe this is the first time they're in the lead on this map, as Chaos, they had an amazing start. They had 3-0 lead at one point, but Empire bringing it back with 5-1. Sixth pick being used as Castle gets switched for Echo. And Chaos is moving back to Armored Lockers and Archives. The bombs that they have successfully defended in the initial round of the halftime.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Reynolds once again gonna play Rook on defense, brings a deployable shield on board that is going to be used in this main hallway, so basically we can expect the similar setup from Chaos here.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Break room being opened up, so you can have an angle from the offices towards the break room entrance. And yeah, I mean, Chaos is using so much manpower and utilities to hold the CCTV, and it did work sometimes. But whoa, what happened with Joystick? He lost a lot of health points. Was that a run out from someone? I'm not sure what just happened here. I'm missing so much action. I'm sorry, guys. We do have a lot of droning now from Team Empire. Shockwave once again on Blackbeard will play around the CCTV window. Flash grenades will take out the ADS device. And Vitalin, he didn't spot the drone from Red Group, so his position is known and revealed, but he's still holding on inside. Scyther needs to play really carefully now, but Shepard will throw a smoke grenade. Scyther takes out secretly, and that is smoke off the board. That was really open position from smoke. And Vitalin will find the kill on Shepard as long as Red Group takes out Karzeka. Now it's 4v3. The phones are still buzzing. And we do have Shockwave and Joystick Repeller on the windows. As Scyther is doing some droning from these stairs. I send the drone inside the fountain, and he might actually find Krips if he goes towards the office. Scyther is gonna try to open up this wall. Reynolds is going to deny the Hibana pellets. Well played from Reynolds. That is the utility waste, and Reynolds finds a kill on Joystick. Where did that happen? Well, there is Scyther. And Reynolds just so actively playing with with Rook around that shield and behind the reinforced wall inside the CCTV. And Empire already lost this round. Scyther needs to clutch this 1v4 with 50 seconds left. Still outside the building. And I don't see Empire winning this round. We might even see a freaking overtime. He engages with Vitalin, but The thing is, Scyther does not have much ammo inside the magazine. 21 bullets with high rate of fire. That runs out fairly easily. And while he goes for the reload, Chaos members can go for a push there and just take him out. But they're playing really passively, patiently. No need to push. They do have a 3-man advantage, but there's no need to push. Then great shot from Scyther and Red Crew. But Reynolds with the wallbang is going to finish this round. 5-5 is now so far a great and even match. And no, it's not even a wallbang. All right. And you can already smell the overtime. Right, so what do you think, guys? Is this because Ash is not banned? Or what is the problem here? These teams are so even. And we do have Reynolds top ranking with 11 kills so far. Joystick on the other side on 10 kills. And now we're jumping into the last rounds of this regular phase of the match.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So yeah, if this match ends up with 6-6 score, we are heading into overtime, which is played in best of 3 format, and teams are switching sides after every round. Of course, who is going to start out on attack or on defense, that is picked randomly by game itself.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Alright,
10
alright.
seconds to insert.
Plenty of line of sight being opened up inside the office. Reynolds is going to play alibi. And he does place one hologram inside the offices.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Alright, we do have an interesting setup, and secretly we'll be playing on E stairs, actually using 2 ADS devices to protect him from any kind of grenades and projectiles. Thatcher is banned, so you can't take out easily those ADS devices. And with Shockwave playing Buck,
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I mean, I would assume that they will try to use those frag grenades on E stairs if they find secretly playing over there. Shockwave is just doing some droning around. What is this angle from secretly? That is amazing angle, but Shepard takes a minimal amount of damage. And Shockwave is going to drone out secretly. And he does need to watch out now. But Empire, they definitely spotted those 2 ADS devices, so they can only assume that secretly is going to hold that position as long as possible.
Drone deployed.
You have Reynolds also playing inside the break room, having a huge line of sight over the lobby area and of course the passport entrance. Joystick is already inside the armory, and Redgrove is going to take him out. Great pick from Redgrove with the SNG-11, takes out the main fragger of Empire. Great advantage, and we are halfway into the round. Empire still trying to figure out how to enter the building, and let's see, Karzeka. Is he going to try to push Jaeger there? They need to drone him out. They lost a lot of drones in the meantime. And Reynolds can do a lot of damage, and Vitalan will actually take out Shockwave. Kazuka just randomly spraying bullets, but in the end he finds headshot on secretly. Shepard takes out Reynolds, and now it's 3v3. It was such a great start for Chaos. They had a great 2-man advantage, but now we're on even grounds. Alright, Scyther will try to open up this wall, but there's a problem. There's a Mew Jammer on the other side, so he won't be able to detonate the pellets if he tries to open up this area over here. So the E stairs have been cleared out, CCTV has been cleared out, and we do have all defenders down on the ground floor. 25 seconds left. Shepard does have 2 smoke bolts left, so he can provide some visual cover for his teammates. But time is running out. Shepard is the one with the diffuser on his back.
Loading glass bolt. Loading.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, somebody's inside the workshop. Not sure if that second bolt will be a good cover. Vitalin takes out Scyther. Karzeka takes out Vitalin. And Creeps now needs to push. Oh no, there's Zofia. He didn't know in the smoke that the diffuser was getting planted. So Red Crew is left all alone with the SNG-11 and the shotgun. There comes Capitao. Capitao is out. Karzeka, 1 HP remaining. Can he take it out? And now Karzeka just fired one single bullet and his position is revealed. But Red Crew, he thinks he's on his right side. And Karzeka, he wins this round. And it's going to be 6. Is it 6? Yeah, 6-5 for Empire. But I'm not sure. Red Crew, he heard that one bullet flying off. I'm not sure what happened with Red Crew. He should have known that Zofia was playing on the left side from passport entrance. That is so unlucky. But that's in the past now. That was in the previous round. And now Chaos need to give their best shot on ventilation room and workshop defense here. As Empire will bring a lot of soft breachers. Actually, a lot of soft breaching potential into this round. As Shockwave will be playing Buck. But never mind. He switches to IQ. Red Crew from Valkyrie to Mute. Maybe to bait out IQ. What kind of a pick was that? But interesting. Alright, so
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Empire, what could possibly be the last attacking round on this map? If they lose this round, I mean, they could at least go for one more attacking round during the overtime.
Bomb located by attackers.
So Chaos is staying faithful to their usual CCTV hold lineup and bomb site preparation. Everybody knows what he has to do during the preparation phase. Of course, with 2 shotguns on Red Crew and secretly, all these rotation holes and lines of sight, they can get opened up quicker than usual when you have only one guy using shotgun. And of course, you can save on impact grenades, but okay, already used impact grenades for rotations was the bathroom and the ventilation room. And what? What? Well, obviously Joystick does not choose casualties. And, well, that's a horrible way to start off the round. Shockwave, who's having a great performance so far, is dead. So, press type F in the chat as we're moving on with the round. We do have one player inside the fountain and Randall is holding. This is not a punch hole, this is a bullet hole that he's holding through, and this is amazing and so cheeky. And really frustrating to play against. Alright, Joystick is inside the offices. He spots Reynolds, but Reynolds, the bullets are just not going in his head. And look at this. He spots Joystick, but Joystick is going towards the break room. He finds Ben, a great shot on Crips. Look at this, Reynolds still holding this punch hole. And now Joystick is trying to pick a fight with, I do believe that is Mute, but Karzeka in the meantime takes off secretly. Joystick takes out Red Crew. He's barely alive with 2 or 3 health points remaining. And even though maybe there was a sacrifice on Shockwave. A blood sacrifice to win the round and win the map. Let's see how is this going to work out. As Reynolds does have a great angle, takes out Joystick. In the meantime, Cider takes out Vidalin. And Reynolds 1v3. I mean, 1v4, he took out 1. But can he clutch this? This is going to be huge clutch if he does it. Karzeka is pushing him. Karzeka is going to take him out. It's going to be a map 1 in favor of Team Empire. Oh my god, guys, I hope you enjoyed this map because it was an amazing performance from both of these teams and a really tense matchup. So this is a best of 3 matchup, so we're gonna take a short 5-minute break before moving into second map. Let me just check. The second map is going to be Clubhouse. So yeah, this is the final scoreboard. Everybody stay tuned as we are going to take a short break